It's time now for the Athlete of the Week, and it's brought to you by Diamond Point and Sauk Center here on Mid-Minnesota Sports. And today with us is a Sauk Center athlete and Miss Sauk Center. This is Jenna Kill. Congratulations on Miss Sauk Center, by the way.
Oh, thank you. It's been a lot of fun so far.
Yeah, I want to talk more about that, but first of all, we like to talk about your family. Tell us about your family.
Okay, well, I have two younger sisters, Avery and Emily. Avery's going into 6th grade and Emily's going into 4th. They're both very active. They like to go fishing and hunting with my dad. They're both involved in basketball and swimming, so hopefully we'll have that running in the family. And then my dad actually works out at Central Grain. His name is Josh Reeland. And then my mom, Katie Reeland, is a receptionist up in physical therapy.
All right, real good. We should probably point out, too, you don't always wear your hair like this, right?
No.
You just got out of the pool?
Yes.
All right, real good. Tell us about the swimming. What events are you in?
I do a lot of distance events, so the 500 and the 200, and then I'm also on the 200 free relay and the 400 free relay.
All right, and just to summarize the team and how you're doing, how are things?
It's going really well. The team has far exceeded my expectations already this year, and we're going to be having a lot of competitive meets coming up, which will be good for us, not only to see where that'll put us for true team, but also just to give us a little taste of our section.
Now, too, with the Sauk Center girls swimming team, not a lot of seniors, right?
No.
No, how many?
2.
All right, and who are they?
Well, myself and Emily Gopinski.
And how is Emily doing?
She's good. She tore her ACL, so she's been recovering, but hopefully she'll be participating in her first meet coming up in the next few weeks.
All right. I have to ask you, I ask all the athletes, how did you get going with swimming as opposed to other sports, and how did that all develop for you?
Well, I actually moved here in 1st grade, and I'd never taken any activities before previously, so obviously my mom wanted me to learn how to swim. And so I started in level 1, and I was probably like 5 or 6. And then the second day of level 1 swimming, they moved me to level 3. And so that's when I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm semi-decent at this. And then ever since, I've just been loving it. So.
Mm-hmm. And as you grew up through swimming, and I want to touch on Miss Sauk Center with this too, as you looked at some of the older girls, who stands out to you to say to yourself, I'll bet when you were younger, I want to be like that?
Ooh, there's 2 that comes to mind automatically, and one of them is Tiana Molitor. Tiana she swam the 200 quite often when she was on the swim team, but and then Danielle Banal, she was a very strong swimmer all through.
Mm-hmm. It's a good group, isn't it? Again, I like to bring it up in the sense that how would you encourage other girls, younger girls, to say, hey, get involved in swimming, and this is what you can expect then?
I would say, honestly, swimming is such a team-based sport that it's literally a second family. I can go to the pool and forget about all of my problems with school, with my family, just work, anything, and there's just a lot of support and love in that group, and that's something that you don't see very often.
Okay, I'm going to put you on the spot. The meet is just about set to begin, and the girls are huddled up, and you get up on top of a chair, and then what happens? What do you say?
We do cheers.
All right, give us 30 seconds of it.
I said a boom, chicka boom. 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 I said a booma, chicka rocka, chicka boom.
All right, and then you're ready to go, right?
Yep, then we're good.
You know, also, too, I want to touch on your coach. Tell me what Coach Schreiner means to you and for all the girls involved.
Schreiner, when I look at Schreiner, I honestly don't think of him as much as a coach, but more of a friend. He's always pushing us to be better, and not only in swimming, but like in life in general. Like, I can go to him with my problems throughout the day, and he's just honestly he's like a father figure for a lot of girls on the swim team.
As you swim in the IM, too, you're doing all the strokes. Do you feel that you have one is better than the other one, and why?
Yeah, I would say I feel like my butterfly and my backstroke are strong, along with my freestyle. My breaststroke is rough, though.
Now, why would that be?
I actually failed level 4 swimming lessons because I couldn't swim breaststroke.
All right. Say, let's touch on Miss Sauk Center. And again, I want to get back into why did you decide to do this and, take us through the whole process.
Well, I guess the biggest thing that comes to mind when I decided to run for Miss Sock Center is just to give back to the community. Like I said before, I moved here in first grade, and before that we lived in Fargo, we lived in Morris, and then Alec, and then finally Sauk. And so we did a lot of moving around, and as soon as I came to Sauk, I just felt a second sense of home. Like the community is so welcoming and open, and I just wanted to be able to represent such an amazing community.
Mm-hmm. And again, as you got involved in it, what would you say to other girls that are thinking about doing it, maybe not, and what would you say to them?
I would say do it, because honestly, 15 years down the road, you might not regret it to a full extent, but there's always the what ifs.
You know, I was thinking about in your mock interview, the interview process we never hear, and one of the questions was, and I was thinking about this with myself, tell me what's going on in Sauk Center. Not sports, okay? What else is going on? And I kind of went, did that come up with you? What did you say?
Yeah, it did. Well, I brought up the windmills being put up recently, and then I also brought up the murals, all the murals around Sauk that are have some sort of meaning, whether it be at the band shell or even on Main.
Yeah, all right, real good. The Miss Sauk Center pageant, too, you have to have a talent. What was your talent?
I sang How Far I'll Go from Moana.
All right, and so as you sing, and you also play an instrument? All right, and how did you get going with that? And what do you play?
I play guitar and ukulele, and then some piano, but not much. But I got a guitar for my 16th birthday, and it was over Christmas break, and I just sat down. I'm like, I'm going to learn this. So I got a guitar app, and I just started trying to figure it out, and then once I finally got 4 chords down, I just slowly started building them up.
Is that right? It sounds easy, but is it?
At first it was super frustrating, but I would have to say by the 3rd week it started progressively getting easier.
Well, excellent. And then you're singing too? Do you take training with that or just kind of knock it out?
Yeah, I kind of just knock it out. Yeah, I've never done any voice lessons or anything.
What other activities are you involved in school, if anything?
I'm in the Unite Committee, yearbook, student council, band and choir, and then morning groups with band and choir.
And other than swimming, any other sports?
I used to do golf, but I recently got a job at Coburn's here in Sauk.
Oh, that's right. I've seen you there.
Yeah.
That's good. All right. Let's talk about just some other things in general, too. What kind of music do you like?
I enjoy country, but I guess I'm really open to all genres.
Yeah, all right. Can you cook anything?
I attempted this weekend. I tried making broccoli, bacon, chicken Alfredo. It didn't work out too well. At the end, when I was done cooking, there was no Alfredo sauce left.
So mom must take care of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's good, though. Okay. Who do you hang around with? Who are your friends?
I guess I like to mingle with everyone. I wouldn't say I have a super close group of friends. I like to think that I can be friends with anyone.
So as you go out, let me ask you too, what's your favorite food? Where do you like to go?
I like to go to Diamond Point here in Sauk every Wednesday night. Their buffet, famous chicken.
All right. Hey, way to go. What is school like right now these days, with how kids get along? And, I hear so much about this social media stuff. And what's the atmosphere like now?
I think it probably was a bigger problem a couple of years ago, just because Snapchat had recently come out and students were slowly getting into that. Instagram came around a few years ago, but I think that as time has slowly gone on, the Unite Committee does a great job at this. They really make sure everyone is included. So I don't personally see a lot of cyberbullying, which is really good because it was a problem a couple of years ago.
So if I took your cell phone away from you, you'd be what?
I think I'd be pretty okay, actually. I lose my phone probably on a daily basis, so I probably wouldn't even notice.
Okay. All right. Well, now that you're a senior, does it seem like you're a senior now?
It honestly feels like I'm going into 8th grade.
Okay, why is that?
I just feel so little still. I feel like all the other seniors from other schools are so tall and mature looking, and then I feel like I just look like a little baby still.
Well, all right. You seem to be doing okay, though. What are the plans after high school then?
I plan on going to college. I actually haven't even started looking at colleges. Just with swim season and Miss Sock Center, I really haven't had time or an opportunity to go and tour colleges. But I am planning on either going into occupational therapy or elementary education.
All right. Well, I could see, again, I get back involved with the Miss Sock Center that we never see the interview process, but I'll bet you nailed that pretty good.
I hope I did.
All right. Congratulations on that, too, and good luck the rest of the swim season, okay?
Thank you.
All right. That's Jenna Kill. She is the Athlete of the Week, brought to you by Diamond Point in Sauk Center.